You know, I told myself I wasn't gonna make this video unless this happened. So, if you guys are aware, some time ago, some people made an almost hour-long video about me and my friends and how we're monsters and child uh, p words. Um, Now I said to myself I wasn't gonna make a response to that because I was hopeful for people. I was thinking to myself, oh, they're not gonna believe that because I know people are smart. But what I didn't think about was that some people aren't smart and they're gonna believe them, and then they were eventually gonna flood into my comments and say, "Hey, you freak," and stuff like that. So this isn't a video about me calling those guys out. This is simply just a video defending me and my friends about these false accusations that were put on us. It was mainly put on me, but I mostly want to defend my friends because the reasons that are listed are actually kind of ridiculous. So I'll start with me real quick. So the reasons that I was listed to be considered a PDF file was, one, my audience mainly consists of kids, and I like talk to kids. Um, First of all, you don't choose your audience. I didn't choose my audience to be kids, which I will get into in a second on why what was said to me and why I'm making this video is absolutely ridiculous. Um, that whole situation with me, um, it's gone so overboard that I honestly had to redo this video because it was mostly just a rant about other things that I'm not going to explain what it was into this version of it. So this is a much shorter version of the video. But anyways, as I was saying, uh, so I didn't choose my audience. I literally just made these puppets, and of course, I wasn't, obviously I kind of was expecting this, but of course, kids were gonna find it. Now, when I started YouTube, I was a kid. You know, I made these videos, I made these plushies. I was a kid, and obviously, kids at my age thought the same thing. And actually, I just want to clarify real quick. Most of my audience probably thinks I am a kid, so that's probably another reason why they just stick around. I don't know. We live on a weird side of the internet right now, and them and also me hanging out with kids. First of all, I don't hang out with kids on a regular basis. In fact, the only kid I ever do technically talk to all the time is Fazbear Fredbear, who was one of my good friends, and I really don't even need to explain that. Like, literally, most sane people can understand that I don't do anything weird. If you guys watch our live streams or whatever, like, I don't do anything weird. I don't even like focus on him only or anything. And even if it's just like moments when if it's just me and him on calls, we literally just either show each other's puppets or discuss things that go on in our life, or I don't know. Like, I don't act like a freaking weirdo. And that should be evident with someone that, okay, literally, so I have VR chat now, and literally it was evident that I literally invited some people to play with me, and I wasn't weird with them. Even if it was just me and them, I wasn't weird with them. They can defend themselves as well, because I know some of you are probably gonna think that I'm holding them against their will, which I am not doing. Obviously, I'm not like that. I'm not doing any of this stuff that is being claimed on me. And I feel like it should go without saying that the only way you can be considered a PDF file is if you are either confirmed to have done something weird or have like um sexual desires towards someone, to a minor or something like that, which I don't have. That's effing weird. Again, I think I don't need to explain that. But now onto my friend's accusations. I'm gonna save Valentina for last because she actually has her own little story she wants to share real quick. But onto my friend Godzilla after Ultima. So he was claimed to have been dating a 12-year-old when he is 22. I want to claim this right now. Purple Zilla Rex is not. She's literally like older than him by like a year, I think. Which I know you guys are always saying, how do you have proof? I literally have heard her voice. If you guys listen to Sammy Skill's Big Top Banquet, like, she literally voices Sarah Skies. If you listen to her voice, does that sound like a 12-year-old to you? Or anything? Like, again, I don't need to explain it. I really don't need to explain it. And they also just call him a PDF file because they think he looks weird. Like, that's also another thing. Like, you can't call someone that if they look weird. Like, I will admit, my friend group does not have the brightest bulbs. I mean, look at Mason. Oof. We are all just here doing our own thing, and we just so happen to find each other that way. And I don't think it should go without showing that we don't care about each other's ages. We all just do our own thing. Yes, we all argue a lot. Like, I feel like one of you who went on VR chat with us will understand that holy crap, Mason is a nuisance. But we still love him. I'm not gonna get into why. I'm not gonna get into what happened though. It's off topic. The point is, I'm just here to simply say that me and my friends are not monsters or freaks. So, leading into Val's part of the story, she actually has a bit for me. She wants to say, there is swearing, trigger warning. There should be a trigger warning in the beginning of this video, by the way. But, anyways, take it away, Val.
Hello there, guys. So I'm pretty sure Super Smash Productions probably mentioned this in the video, but I just want to say, yes, it's true that I almost got groomed by a 20-year-old. I am currently 17, and this 20-year-old, they wanted me to send them, like, a picture of my ass and all that shit, and just basically, like, inappropriate photos of myself, and I kept telling her that I wasn't comfortable with that shit, and yeah, and I'm sorry I'm swearing a lot, but yeah. I just can't help it, but yeah, I almost got groomed, so yeah, that's it, so yeah, I'll let Indy continue on.
So yeah, the point of that was basically just defending the fact that Val is not a freak. She may be horny, but she's not a freak, so yeah. So that's what Val had to say. So I just want to simply say real quick though. So the rule that I had, so when that video was made about making false accusations about my friends, I wasn't going to make a response to that because I was hoping that people were going to be smart about it and not believe them. But then I remembered that kids who aren't aware of certain things were going to believe it without there being real evidence to even provide the false accusations and stuff. And I actually got messaged by this one kid earlier today saying that I need to stop hanging out with kids because I think it's weird. Because literally, when do I act? Okay, literally, the only kid that I truly actually hang out with is Fazbear Fredbear. And I wish I could. I'm not going to even drag him into this because it's just that I don't even need to. I have not done anything weird with him. All my friends, literally, we have like 7 people, including me, in our group chat. And I can confirm that I don't do anything weird with him or any of them. They're all younger than me except for Ultima. He's like 2 years older than me. But it doesn't matter. We're not freaks, okay? So and then this kid who messaged me earlier said stuff like, I loop people into my channel by luring kids in so I can get to talk to them and be weird about it. I was just trying to make fun videos on the internet that people like. Because now that person thinks that I make these things for to lure children in so I can be an idiot around them. Literally, I make these because I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Poppy Playtime. I love PVC. I love My Little Pony. I love Transformers. That sounds so weird saying, but you get the point. I love these things, and when I love something, I always say this to myself. If I love a character or if I love something, I am making them into a plushie or a puppet. I am passionate about what I do. I don't just make these and say, hey, maybe a kid will like this. It sucks because I honestly, people wonder why I call myself indie publishing on other social platforms. It's because I want to remain an indie type of person. I don't get me wrong. Again, I have the best audience I could ask for. You guys are so supportive. I love you all so much. It's just so hard to deal with fame sometimes when people make these claims towards me and I can't defend myself because I'm 20 years old and I can't and if I try to, I'm like always in the wrong because it's just frustrating, guys. Like, people always say that when you grow up, your adulthood is hard. I'm like, okay, well, I don't think it would be that hard. Like, getting a job and paying for bills, yes, that'll be stressful, but I don't think it's going to be that hard once you know the game. I have a completely different stressful way of dealing with things. Like, and I feel like I should go without saying this too. Like, just because your audiences are primarily children and they want to hang out with you, like, so, okay, honestly though, like, I love my fans, don't get me wrong, but it is hard to hang out with them sometimes because they always do, like, pester me and, like, always message me. Like, eventually, like, I don't hate that person, whoever does that, but it does bother me. I really, really just need to, like, I need to ask them to just, like, stop messaging so much. But the point is, I didn't choose. Okay, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, honestly, my audience is just primarily younger people, and I just want them to, like, I don't know. You guys get the point. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Um, I yeah. So this is mainly a response to those people who keep thinking and believing that video that was made. So whatever happens after this, I just hope that you people learn from this experience, and hopefully you guys will forget about it and stop believing everything you see. And I will continue to make puppets on the internet, for my YouTube channel and for my YouTube videos, because I like doing what I'm doing, and people like it too. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. And yeah, I love you all. Stay safe out there. Make good decisions, please. And yeah, God loves you. Never forget that. Amen. And goodbye.